Hello there, we're live. Hello Facebook, welcome to our Chinese New Year celebration here. Once again, doing it online, and once again we've got a lovely Jonathan here joining us back again from our last time. When was the last time we did this?
I think the last time we did this was a Mid-Autumn Festival, wasn't it?
Mid-Autumn Festival,
Yeah.
yes. That was a good event, wasn't it?
Oh yes, lots of lovely mooncake and lots of good food as well. Well, hopefully this year we'll also get lots of food as well.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love your red jacket.
Yeah, it's fantastic. A very special person gave this to me.
Oh, fantastic. Who got
Check
me?
one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm wearing gold. Yeah, gold is lucky, and red is lucky, obviously, for Chinese New Year. We want to be auspicious, and actually, I've got to thank one of my friends for giving me this as well. So, you know who you are. You must be watching this. So, anyway, thank you for joining us. So, happy Chinese New Year, everyone. Gong Fat Choy.
新年快乐.
And that means wishing you prosperity and Happy New Year. So we've got lots of lovely, exciting things happening for this live event, haven't we? And hope you guys are going to be entertained for the next, how many hours?
Ooh, it's 2 hours. 2 hours.
2 hours. We try to keep it to 2 hours. I know everyone's busy. But we have been doing a lot of things around Chinatown and beyond. And this year's festivities has been a little bit different because the big event tomorrow, unfortunately, is cancelled due to multiple factor reasons. But don't let that stop you from coming to Chinatown, because there will be things happening, but I can't tell you what. But there will be things happening. So support your local restaurants, support your local Chinese supermarkets and shops. And we actually put about 500 lanterns all over Chinatown. It's
nice.
Lovely to see.
Fantastic.
And Jonathan, so what have you been doing the last couple of days? I think you've been very busy filming everywhere as well. You've been able to go around to a lot of businesses and restaurants. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So this year we've been very lucky to have one of the biggest organisations in Birmingham, which is the West Midlands Safari. They've kindly allowed us, because it's the year of the tiger, isn't it?
Tiger.
It's the year of the tiger year.
It's my year.
It's your year. Oh,
my year.
The tiger boy. That's absolutely brilliant. And in West Midlands Safari, we actually went there and talked to them about the tigers. They've got 2 different types. They've got Sumatran and they've got Bengal tigers. And they've also donated our top prize, which we'll tell them later.
Fantastic. I got to enter that. So, we have got lots of lovely prizes for all of you to enter. So be sure, engage with us on social media, on Facebook and on YouTube, and we'll select the winners on there, posting. It's probably a little bit easier because there's a little bit of time delay here from here and from you guys who are watching online. So, we're trying to do the best, but we've got a team of people, and want to thank you guys, Grand Tour Media, for once again being so accommodating. All the people behind us, behind the cameras, working behind the scenes. Thank you guys. You've been absolutely amazing. So it's one of these things. Working under different, thanks to the team, they work fantastically well. How many times have you produced this online now? 2, 3 times now?
Well, I think it's maybe 2 or 3 times, and before that we used to cover the live events in person in Southside, which was really good, and it's been a fantastic experience to work with yourself and work with the Chinese Festival Committee and also Southside itself. And in this show as well, we will also be going to all the businesses that usually contribute towards the Chinese New Year festivals and things like that. So yeah, it's been a fantastic.
I mean, one of the fantastic things when we're going around, and Jonathan's and the team going around and finding more, and as we come out of the pandemic, and hopefully that we could build the community a little bit better, and more close, because the things like, it was just so hard, and us going in, and you've seen so many happy places, and people are saying, oh yes, come in, film us, and and it's great to actually get the opportunity to actually go a little bit deeper and actually find out, because a lot of the people here, well, me included, I suppose, a lot of business I haven't even been to. I live around
Hello， 大家好，我叫尤进杜一进。在新的一年里，我祝贺大家新年快乐，恭喜发财，身体健康，最重要的是虎年行大運。大家你好，我叫尤進杜奕津，祝福你哋新年快樂，恭喜發財，身體健康，萬事如意。Today, I will be performing on my erhu, which is a Chinese traditional violin, two Chinese New Year pieces, which is Si Yang Yang and Fai Nian. Hope you enjoy the performance. Thank you.
talented musician. You know, when the first one we did Iru, I was like, oh my God, it's amazing. I was like thinking, I could market you, I could sell you out to all the corporate people, you know, but obviously, you know, he was a student coming over here and he's just working to get his, I can't remember what qualification he had, but he had to go back to Malaysia. So, you know, we all miss him, and obviously he's performed thousands of times, must be all around Birmingham, especially during the Chinese New Year. It's absolutely fantastic, very, very gifted. So, you know, we all miss you. Happy New Year from Birmingham. You know, whenever you got a chance to come back to Birmingham, of course, visit us.
我的眼中是只梦，茫茫人海擦肩过，你就住在我心窝。虽然你不是第一个，也不是最后一个，我却用心的爱着，每一天都为你活。女人没有错，都是男人惹的祸。见过一个爱一个，最后责任全归我。女人没有错，都是痴情惹的祸。看你潇洒的远去，任凭流言摧毁我。我的心里有团火，我的眼中是只梦，茫茫人海擦肩过，你就住在我心窝。虽然你不是第一个，也不是最后一个，我却用心的爱着，每一天都为你活。女人没有错，都是男人惹的祸。见过一个爱一个，最后责任全归我。女人没有错，都是痴情惹的祸。看你潇洒的远去，任凭流言摧毁我。
Gong, the fat toy.
So you asked and we delivered. You may have seen in the news this week that there has been a number of different line dances.
Lion dance, yes. Well, it was a little project that we decided to do because after we know that we couldn't bring you the live festival like tomorrow, so I thought, why not be proactive and do something a little bit different? So I came up with a little project to say, why shouldn't we be able to bring the lion dance out to the different areas of Birmingham? And actually the whole project started, I was going to go to all the hospitals just to thank them for all the amazing work they've been doing for the last 2 years, and just bring the lion, bring a bit of joy, luck, prosperity, and hopefully the year of the tiger would bring good luck to them. But then, next thing, it kind of snowballed a little bit. Then people start to think and get to know, well, if you're doing hospitals, can you do some education establishments as well? So we managed to get some universities and some schools involved. And the next thing was like the points of interest of certain places got involved as well. And of course, we can't forget about our sponsors as well. So then next thing is like, became a 2-day thing.
Yeah.
You guys Thank you so much for your work.
That's okay, we loved it. We loved seeing
yeah.
it. We had to capture it because we wanted to show you, the audience as well, just that, you know, we do miss you, we do miss having that in-person event. And so we just brought it to you through the power of video.
I just apologise that I couldn't announce it beforehand because there's certain issues with health and safety, you know, drawing a crowd and everything else. So the project was quite trying to be quite low key originally, because sometimes I just want to bring it to those establishments to say, right, okay, thank you so much for doing all the work, you know, all through the pandemic, and it was a little bit of something different. But then obviously it just I'm not sure how much you've seen, but I'm sure this video will tell you what we've been doing.
Let's check it out.
Check it out.
On behalf of the Birmingham Chinatown Lions, Gong Fat Choy.
Okay, James. So tell us, that was aimed towards more of our audience here. But what about for our business people who are potentially working with businesses in China or trying to collaborate and network with other businesses?
Yes, that's a very good question. One of the things that we want to do, the whole ambition within Southside and Chinatown, is trying to connect all the Chinese businesses to come together. It was a little project that started a couple of years ago, and maybe we're going to be relaunching back, which is connecting all the Western businesses that maybe wanted to do business in China, or even with Chinese companies alongside in Birmingham and beyond, and all the Chinese businesses that's based in UK and Birmingham. So how can we marry the two together? And because there's so many things, because I get asked so many times by Chinese businesses, how do I get a solicitor, accountant, or property, or things like that? People come and reach out to me, and actually in the last couple of weeks, I've got property companies coming out to me, saying to me, so how can I reach out to more Chinese businesses? This is just one area that we're potentially able to do, and it's something that we should do as the community, to come together, how to marry the West and East together, to do more business. It's just such an easy thing to do, because you got to understand, the Chinese businesses that come over to England, English is not their first language. So networking is very alien to them. You're coming over to a room of people that doesn't speak the language. So it tends to, I remember going to one a few years ago, actually. It was organised by, I think it's the Birmingham Futures. I still remember, we went to a room, I still remember where it was by mailbox, and the Chinese were all on one side, and the non-Chinese were all on the other side of the room, and nobody was integrating, and I was in the middle. I was trying to integrate and talking to all the other businesses, but you could see there's that problem that lies, because the Chinese will just migrate towards their own kind, and the non-Chinese will, because it's difficult to get through the language barriers. And it was actually a bit like a high school dance, where for the boys on one side, or the girls on one side. But then, we should be able to push them more naturally together. Maybe I could start running more business-focused topics, like if it's to do with property or to do with law, running different seminars, get them all together and do more business with the city of Birmingham. It's something, just watch this space, it's something that I'll be relaunching soon, and hopefully if any other organisation want to get involved, we will be leaving links below, or contact me. I've got different ways you could contact me, whether on my Twitter or on my down the Facebook page. I am quite easily reachable. Whether I answer is another question.
Just so busy.
Yeah, it has been very busy. But it's good busy. It's good busy,
yeah.
Because at this time of year, we want to be busy anyway, and every single one of you wants to be busy anyway, and getting back to normal, and hopefully that we can help you to power our way through the year of the tiger.
The strength of the tiger.
The strength, the survivor, the leader.
That's it. Yeah.
My year.
Tiger boy.
It sounds like I'm running for election, doesn't it?
Yeah. Boris, watch out.
Hello guys, it's Jonathan from the Chinese Festival Committee Birmingham. We're here at the West Midlands Safari Park and we're going to learn about tigers. Follow me.
So my name's Chris Hodgkins. I am the head keeper of carnivores at West Midlands Safari Park. So West Midlands Safari Park is home to 140 different species of animals. We've been open since 1973. We have a drive-through safari, and we also have overnight accommodation with the safari lodges, so you can get to stop over and have a close experience with the animals. We've got the Sumatran tigers with us today, so the one that's in the background we should be able to see if she wanders over is Hujan. He's a 15-year-old Sumatran tiger, and we've also got Nakal, who's a male, and he's 7 years old and his birthday's tomorrow, so he'll be 8 tomorrow. Hujan has actually got a heart-shaped marking on one of her front legs as well. And Sumatran tigers, there's fewer than 400 left in the wild. We have Bengal tigers. We've got two, their names are Ben and Buster. A good age for a tiger really is probably about 14, 15, 16 years old. You know, that we class them as getting a bit older then. Tigers here, we've had a tiger live till 20 years old. These two tigers here, Hujan absolutely loves people. She'll come over to the fence, whereas Nicole's a bit more wary of people. He will come over and say hello, but just showing their different personalities. How one's really confident and the other one's not so. They love their enrichment, like we hang nice big juicy bones with lots of meat on. They love to have a play with them. Tigers in general are quite placid. In the wild obviously they'd be more scared of humans and will probably want to keep away from people. But these guys are quite friendly. Even Nakal, he's a little bit more backed off, but he will come up closer to us. Especially when we've got a bit of feed, he absolutely loves his feed. But Hujan, as soon as somebody's around, she'll be here. As part of the breeding programme, we get told, who we're going to house here with the Sumatrans, and we used to have a male called Emas, Sumatran tiger, that used to be housed with Hujan. He actually got moved over to Rotterdam Zoo a few years ago. He was fine with people, but I actually had a very close bond with him, and when other people struggled to get him into the house at night for his food, I could come down and I'd always be able to get him in. And I actually trained him to go into a crate, and on the day of moving we had to bring a new crate in because of the transport company, and I was a little bit nervous. Will he go into the crate, because it's not what he was used to? You know, we couldn't condition him to that crate, we just had to condition him to a crate and then bring in the new one. And on the day I put plenty of meat at the back, because he, again, you know, he loved his feed, and I lifted the hatch and he walked straight in. I dropped the hatch, and then, you know, part of me was very sad but also very happy at the same time. I was sad to see him go, but also happy that we managed to achieve that. So part of their threats in the wild is habitat loss, poaching, and the reason why they get poached is through body parts for medicine. So it's really important that we raise that awareness and try and protect their habitats through, you know, supporting charities and educating the public on that. We donate to the Wildcat Alliance Conservation, which support a national park in the southeast of Asia, and they fund teams that basically protect the habitat of the Sumatran tiger in that area, and a part of that they also try and catch any poachers and bring them to justice. But also a part of our role as an organisation, West Midlands Safari Park, is also educating people about that. You know, like just raising awareness, you know, people seeing the tigers, the signage, the information, the guidebooks, gives, you know, people an idea of, you know, that their struggles in the wild. You know, there's less than 400 left in the wild. Part of our plans going forward is to build the tigers a new enclosure and lodges so that people can get, you know, to see them closer. But that is subject to planning permission, but we're hoping this year we'll be able to get that done, and, you know, these guys will have a new home to be moved to, and everyone will be able to get to see them a bit closer and experience, you know, wildlife at its best.
So if you've enjoyed our programme about tigers at the West Midlands Safari Park, why not check them out? You can get more information on their website and Facebook, and they are reopening from February the 19th. See you there.
Happy Year of the Tiger.
Alright, hi, and we're back. Yes, the next segment we want to talk about is actually all the businesses in Southside Chinatown. And Jonathan had the pleasure to go around to all the businesses and actually visit them and talk to the people. So how was it?
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. So I got the fantastic opportunity to go to a lot of different businesses in Southside, different restaurants, you know, some of the shopping centres, different places like that across the whole of the arcade in Southside. And what we've done is we've actually interviewed the owners, we've talked a little bit about the products, and those videos will be available in full on the Facebook page, but also eventually on the Southside website as well.
So let's roll the wheel, let's have a look.
新年快乐，恭喜发财
Happy Chinese New Year!
So here we've got all different types of spices. Some of them are quite famous. For example, you got your Lao Gan Ma.
Everybody knows in the Chinatown, in the China Court, yeah. And thank you for the customer coming to visit in China Court, yeah.
And they not only do they do the Chinese buffet, but they also do karaoke and private events as well. So let's go and have a look, shall we?
Hello, I'm Leona from United Travel. We've been here since 1985 in Birmingham City Centre, Chinatown. So welcome and come in and have a look.
It shows us that Chinatown is a wealth of different cultures from the Far East. So Takumi being a Japanese restaurant, down the road we've also got Korean restaurants, for example.
Hello! Table 2, that's for me.
So, this lovely little alleyway here is called Bath Passage. Happy Chinese New Year!
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. How many businesses did you go to?
It was something between 10 and 15.
Well, amazing. But we didn't manage to go to every single one, do we? So
No, unfortunately not. So there's just so many businesses in Southside that it would have taken us, a couple of months to probably do all of them. But for any businesses that are interesting, please let us know. We'll come over.
So that's the thing, because sometimes people don't know how to explore the Chinatown area. Even I haven't been to some of these businesses and actually able to talk to the owners. They want to reach out and they don't actually know. So some of them would have come over from China, from Hong Kong, set up their own businesses, probably not knowing the ecosystem, not knowing the neighbours, not knowing the area. And obviously, for us, we don't know the new place, and some of the things we don't understand the concept, unfortunately. Like hot pot, hot pot when it first came in a couple of years ago. You have more experience in hot pot than I do.
I love hot pot.
But hot pot, so when you do cooking, but we got video for that later. But as I said, when it came to the whole concept of eating, cooking yourself, eating, it was quite alien to people. But it's all this. But the good thing is that we were able to reach out to all these different communities, all these different businesses, and sometimes you've seen them; they were happy to talk to us, weren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And we found some really, really surprising things, like you might have seen in the highlight reel. Then we had not just the Chinese, but all different types of cuisines from the Eastern Asia. So we had Korean, there's Vietnamese there as well, and some of those the restaurants even had robots that were serving us. So that was a first for me.
That's the future.
Yeah.
That's the future. Getting me scared. I'm going to be replacing my own restaurant. Maybe that's not a good thing, is it?
I think we all work together. It will be definitely a work together.
Well, that's the thing. So we want to reach out to more businesses, and obviously the Chinese New Year wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. So if you got a business organisation that wants to come in and reach out to us, please come down and contact us. We will find a way to talk to you guys. Follow links below, and we'll just put an email over so that you could talk to us. Because the things like we got some amazing sponsors in the past, because we headline sponsor, we always use Birmingham Airport, which actually we did visit to go over to pay our respects for Chinese New Year, and also our football clubs as well. Birmingham City Football Club as well, one of our major sponsors, amongst also Southside Bid, Arcadian, Hippodrome, Como Bid, and the Bull Ring, and these are kind of some of the major sponsors that come. So if you got an organisation that kind of want to work with us, and obviously we can give you a lot of support, especially if you work with Chinese colleagues, or maybe have a good connection in China. We want to work with you, because sometimes it's so difficult to reach out to every one of you. So, get in touch, join the celebration. Sharing is caring.
Yeah, get in touch.
Hello， 我係溫麗燕，代表伯明翰金曲組，同大家講聲新年快樂，身體健康。正月雨来迎春花开，迎春花开人人爱，迎春花呀处处开呀，心呀幸福来，幸福来呀幸福来，大地放光彩。迎春花咱们大耳采，嘿嘿那呼嘿，鹤立培养君冠开。 把迎春花无忧无虑乐自在。年华似水容易过呀，切莫再言爱。莫言爱呀，莫言爱，时光不等待。迎春花扎满大耳彩，嘿嘿，那呼那呼嘿，春花永远为我们开。人人都把迎春花无忧无虑乐自在。年华似水容易过呀，切莫再言爱。莫言爱呀，莫言爱，时光不等待。迎春花扎满大耳彩，嘿嘿，那呼那呼嘿，春花永远为我们开呀呼咿呀嘿。祝大家新年快樂，身體健康。
Welcome back, guys, and it's quiz time. So if you would like to win our fantastic grand prize given to us by the West Midlands Safari, all you have to do is answer the questions coming up. And for our prize, we have 4 VIP tickets to the West Midlands Safari to do a tiger feed. Wow.
Fantastic, you know what I'm saying? What better prize than that to feed some tigers? Because you know me, I love tigers, and everyone loves tigers because it's the year of the tiger. So hopefully that'll be a very lucky one of you. Well, 4 of you.
Well, 4 of you, yeah. One lucky family.
One lucky family. We win this super prize. And if you guys have not been to West Midlands Safari Park, why not? Shame on you. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes. You should be taking the family out and enjoy the experience of the vast areas of safari. It's only down the road in Bewley in Kidderminster, 25 minutes drive, I think, from the centre, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Depends how fast you drive, I guess.
Yeah. Speed limit, obviously.
No, but as I say, it's a beautiful day out, and also there's a lot of rides as well at the end of it as well, so it's all good for the family, adults alike,
Yeah.
Actually, I took my mom a couple of times to see it, and then it's like, she's like, it's very exciting to get a giraffe coming over towards you, and also a lot of camels. It's always exciting to see camels and elephants and things like that, all these amazing creatures, and obviously the tiger.
Yeah.
It's all about the tiger. It's all about the tiger. Here's the tiger.
Yeah, absolutely. And the West Midlands Safari actually has a number of different things that will be happening over the year. So, for example, if you ever wanted or dreamed of staying in the safari and living amongst the animals, they've got different lodges which are catered towards different the animals. So, for example, you've got like an elephant lodge, and then in the future, hopefully, they might have a tiger lodge, which unfortunately we couldn't get in this year because they're still in the construction, still coming out. But they've got all kinds of different activities you can do and fun fairs. They've got different types of food, and also for schools included as well. They actually do day trips for entire schools, so why not get your school involved?
Yeah, so I still remember back then we went to a school trip. Okay, I'm quite old now, so back then we did school trips to West Midlands Safari Park. So it's one of the treasures that we have in the city. So be sure to enter, and hopefully you get good luck.
Good luck, guys.
So Jonathan, what have we got next?
Oh, well, we've got this very brave, very courageous young lady called Jessica, and she's going to be playing the guzheng.
Oh, fantastic. I love the guzheng, the music. You know, one of the days I wish, we'll see whether there's anywhere that could teach us this amazing instrument. Maybe it's something that we could bring forward to Birmingham. You know, something like that. Maybe if you could tell me after watching a performance whether you like it, or whether we should, you know, do something. You know, I'm sure a lot of people want to learn an art like this, but you know, enjoy the performance and see what you think.
Hi, my name is Jessica, and I'm gonna play Yu Zhu Chao Wan on the guzheng. 大家新年快乐，虎年大吉。
Engage with China， 教育方面的慈善机构关注中国，祝你们伯明翰人民恭喜发财，新年快乐，一切顺利，身体健康。Happy New Year of the Tiger.
So that was Jessica, and she's actually from Worcester, so we were very lucky to have her to send us her performance all the way from Worcester.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. You know, this is something that I think we should do. You know, just encourage more Chinese instruments to be played. You know, and teaching and learning. Maybe it's something we could look to explore. So if any of you guys are interested, you know, I could go out and try and reach out to maybe Jessica to do some teaching or something like that, or any other Chinese instruments. If you're interested, just let us know below in the comments down below. Yes, just write down. So if you're interested, I will go and explore whether we could deliver that to our audience. With Chinese New Year, people hope to bring in new luck. You know, do a tiger. It's actually my year. We bring luck to everybody.
Tiger is the very healthy and strong animal. You know, the tiger, there has some lines in the forehead. Like a Chinese word is the king.
Tiger is master of all. So we hope it will bring such energy.
Especially everything has been not moving at all for like 2 years. The year of tiger, which means everything is moving around and everything's going forward.
And hopefully Lunar New Year will bring the luck to everyone and we can have a new life.
就是希望新的一年就是大家都平平安安的，身体健康，然后收多点红包。
Okay, for the next performance, we've got a Birmingham Chinese Women's Association singing a lovely song for us. So, Birmingham Chinese Women's Association, one of the founding members of the Chinese Festival Committee. They sent us something for our online show, which is great for them. And obviously, it's something that we always love, which is technology and getting people together and able to send these videos across to us so that we could share it out to you. So, enjoy. Enjoy.
伯明翰華人婦女會恭祝各界華人華僑虎年吉祥如意安康。Happy Chinese New Year. Be safe, be healthy.
On behalf of the Birmingham Chinese Women Association, we wish you luck, good health, and good wealth. And may everyone have a safe and prosperous New Year. 恭祝大家喺虎年裏邊咧做事咧就如虎添翼，事事順利。
恭喜發財，恭祝大家虎年行大運。
恭喜發財，祝大家新年快樂，身體健康，開開心心，虎年行好運，恭喜恭喜！
恭喜恭喜恭喜！我祝福大家虎年虎虎生威，龍精虎猛。我哋婦女會送上一首賀年歌，就係恭喜恭喜
恭喜
恭喜發財恭喜發財！我哋係伯明翰華人婦女會，為大家唱隻賀年歌，恭祝大家身體健康，成年都行好運。
每条大街小巷，每个人的嘴里，见面第一句话就是恭喜恭喜。
恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀！恭喜恭喜恭喜你！
冬天一到尽头，真是好的消息。温暖的春风，最有全新大地。
恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀！恭喜恭喜恭喜你！恭喜恭喜，恭喜恭喜，恭喜恭喜，恭喜恭喜，恭喜恭喜，Happy New Year！
好好编写邮件，眼看你画图累，漫漫长夜过去，你好一生记忆。
恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀！恭喜恭喜恭喜你！
我历经多少患难，经历多少磨练，多少喜乐盼望，盼望成的消息。
恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀！恭喜恭喜恭喜你！
每条大街小巷，每个人的嘴里，见面第一句话就是恭喜恭喜。
恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀！恭喜恭喜恭喜你！恭喜恭喜恭喜你呀！恭喜恭喜恭喜，恭喜你！
Hello everyone, this is Dennis Wu joining you all from San Francisco. I want to wish you all a happy Lunar New Year, peace, health, and happiness. 祝英国的朋友们新年快乐，身体健康，心想事成。祝英國朋友新年快樂，身體健康，萬事如意。Our 2022 International Lunar New Year Festival will be taking place just 2 weeks from today on the 19th of February at 3 p.m. We are delighted to have Birmingham represented in our program, alongside global leaders, talent, and special guests from all around the world. We look forward to seeing you all there, and be sure to follow the Chinese Festival Community Birmingham on social media for more information. Thank you.
Okay, so it's time for our next video, and in this next video I go down to Hey Sugar to learn about a very special drink called bubble tea.
Ooh, bubble tea. Who doesn't like bubble tea? I wonder, has any of you guys tried bubble tea? If you haven't, you should. It's really nice, very, very addictive. Probably a little bit bad for you because
all the sugar, but you know sometimes you need that. It's
sugar.
Good for the soul, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's very good for the soul. They teach us all about the different types of bubble tea. So you can have some without sugar as well. You can have different types of toppings, for example. And not only do they teach us about the bubble tea, but they also teach us about the Waki bakery that supplies all the different types of Chinese baked goods across Birmingham.
Yes, it's fantastic. Waki Bakery has been around in Birmingham for many, many years. So if you like these, like barbecue pork buns or egg tarts and all these different amazing, I would say it's Hong Kong style pastry. You know, be sure to go down to Hey Sugar and the pastry shops.
Yeah, absolutely. Should we check it out?
Yes, fantastic.
Let's do it.
Hi there guys, it's Jonathan here. I'm in my lucky red top for Chinese New Year and we're here in Birmingham Southside inside the Arcadium. And what we're doing today is we're going to be learning about this. This is bubble tea and we're lucky because the very special store Hey Sugar has allowed us to come down and talk a little bit about what this is. But as well as the bubble tea, we're also going to be talking about the bakery and all the baked goods that they provide around the West Midlands. So let's go inside. So Tell us a bit about what is bubble tea?
Bubble tea is so special taste and so special flavor and very so unique so far at this area, Birmingham.
Okay. So describe what the drink is. So what is it usually made of?
So bubble tea is originally from Taiwan, and it's now getting more popular all over the world. It's made of by milk and tea, and come with tapioca balls, which we also call it boba. Yeah, it's really nice. It's very chewy and sweet, so that's why many people like it.
Okay, fantastic. So what other kind of toppings? What other things do you put with bubble tea?
Yeah. So bubble tea,
Taro,
balls, yeah.
jelly, and the pudding, and very healthy the sticky rice is popular too. Yeah, and oats. Do you know the oats?
The oats, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
you can add to this product.
Coconut jelly, and we also have popping bubbles. Yeah, and also got lots of different flavors. We have mint flavor, taro flavor,
a mango flavor,
lots of choice.
Lots of fruit flavor as well.
Oh, okay,
Right.
fantastic. That's really good. So okay, show us a little bit about how you prepare your bubble tea. How would you do that?
We mostly come here early, first time job. So we make the different kinds of the tea and add all different ingredients, the taro and the bubble and jelly, pudding and sticky rice and oats, all the need tea. Different kinds of tea.
Could you show us how you make one, maybe? Maybe this is the most special one that you.
Yeah,
this is the one that's the favorite
the
one.
most popular one.
Okay.
It's brown sugar boba milk tea. So dirty milk tea.
It's called a dirty milk tea.
Yeah.
Is that because with the sugar it just?
Yeah.
Can you show us how would you make this one? Then?
Let's see, maybe.
Yeah.
So we use black tea.
Black tea. And how do you make the black tea? Do you usually does it come from China? The black tea.
Yeah, it's come from Taiwan.
It's come from Taiwan.
Taiwan, China, in China.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So you import it all the way to.
Import all the way to here.
Wow, fantastic. So you make this black tea.
Black tea.
Fantastic.
And then we use.
Are all the ingredients come from China?
Yes, they all come from China.
Mostly,
Yeah.
mostly from that.
Oh, okay.
But fruit and milk and the cream, some ingredients come from the tea.
From the UK.
But mostly product come from China.
Oh, okay. So some of it is sell it to people out, to delivery as well.
Oh,
Exactly the way in the pictures, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. It's almost like you're making a cocktail, like a tea cocktail. And how would you describe this would taste?
It tastes sweet.
Guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to take off my mask for just a few minutes. We'll give this a try, shall we? I'm sorry, guys. It's too good. It's too good. I absolutely love cakes, and I've just been staring at these the whole time. Tell us a little bit about these sweet cakes that we've got here.
So we've got egg tarts. It's the most popular one.
So this is your most popular dish, the egg tarts.
Yeah.
And I think I was in Hong Kong. I've been to Hong Kong a few times, and I see the egg tarts quite a lot actually. They're very popular, aren't they? Especially in China. But you make these fresh here?
Fresh, everything made fresh, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Do you make it fresh throughout the day to keep restocking them?
Yeah.
Ah, fantastic.
And this one we make it many times in the day.
Oh, okay.
Not like this, maybe only one time in the day.
Oh, and what are these ones?
This is red bean pastry cookies.
Uh-huh.
It's red bean, and we also have roast pork. Yeah, and then coconut tart.
Whoa.
Yeah. Also this one, egg yolk cake.
So egg yolk cake. So this has actually got an egg yolk inside it.
Yes, and then also red beans.
Oh, okay. So tell us about the egg yolk. I mean, is that a sweet one?
It's The egg yolk is salty one, but the red bean
It's sweet.
sweet.
Ah, so it's like a sweet and salty at the
Yeah.
same time. Oh, that's really good. That's really fantastic. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. There we go. Check that out. So it really is the kind of egg yolk inside there. Okay, so tell us about Waki Breaking. What are these products that we see here? Because obviously from my, I'm not too sure about what these types of products are, but maybe you can explain a bit more about what they are.
So we have lots of different kinds of bread. So this is pineapple bun. We also have coconut cream buns, red beans, sausage buns, cocktail buns, many different kinds of flavors.
Wow, is it made here in the store?
Yeah, in the store, in the kitchen, and we make it every day in the morning. So it's fresh one, and then
Oh, fantastic. And we noticed a lot of people were in here today picking out the buns. So, and they're picking out all the different types of bread. So do you provide other stores as well, or?
yes, we do. We also sell this to the biggest Chinese supermarket with a Windia, and then Day In supermarket, and other different places.
Okay, so it goes to a lot of stores, these types of bread, and people also come here into the store to come and get this type of bread.
In time.
Let's say if you were coming for dinner or lunch, what would you come and buy here? What would be your favourite?
So really, because I like the salty one, so I like that one. This is cheese with sausage. My favorite one.
Oh, fantastic! So this is like a Chinese recipe.
Yeah.
With the cheese and sausage. What else have you got here on this side?
And then if you like that one, pork floss bun.
Oh yeah, this is floss,
Everyone
isn't
love
it?
it.
This is floss.
Pork
yeah.
floss
Yeah,
bun.
pork floss. So what does that taste like?
Also salty, and then inside it's got mayonnaise.
Oh, it's got mayonnaise inside it as well. Ah, fantastic. Backstage now. We're back in the where all the fabulous bread and cakes and everything has been made. So tell us a little bit about this area. So what do you do here?
So we make birthday cakes here. This is sponge cake full of base, and then we use fresh cream and fresh fruits. Got strawberries here, blueberry, red berries.
And so what happens? Do people usually call you and say, oh, on a birthday cake, can you make this?
Yeah, they're usually for birthday cakes, or we also do wedding cakes.
Okay. So how do people get in touch with you?
They can come to the shop, or they can call us, or some people they use WhatsApp.
And WeChat.
WeChat.
Yeah, WeChat. Okay, see, but if you want to get your cakes done, just come in and give them a ring, or even come down to Hey Sugar and try it out for yourself. So that's fantastic. What about the other areas? What's here? What's on this side?
For this side, we do all our breads here, handmade fresh breads here, and these sweet rolls.
These are the sweet rolls. Is this the chef is making the sweet rolls now?
Yeah, they are making sweet rolls now. We have 3 different types of flavors, original flavors. And then this is pandan, the green one is pandan flavors. We also do chocolate flavors. So you see this here.
And where are all these going now?
Going to the fridge outside. Also we deliver to other stores.
Oh, other stores as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And what about behind the chef? Is that the pastries?
Yeah, that's the pastries for the base for the egg tarts.
Okay, fantastic. So that's where you do the coconut and the egg tarts as well?
The egg tarts, yeah.
Fantastic. What about, is that where all the bread is being made there? Is that there?
Yeah, the oven for all the bread.
Oh, okay. Have you seen that, Shay?
You see, okay. Oh, it's too dark over there.
It's too dark over there.
Yeah, then I make walnut cookies. the one you just cut.
Oh, that's the walnut cookies. Oh, fantastic. So all of the bread made for the Waki bakery is made here in this very oven. Wow, fantastic. So it must be very busy here. As we know, as we can see here, it's very busy as we're going along, isn't it? Yeah. So, oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so brilliant. So you're going to show us some of the cakes that you've done. So let's take a look at some of the cakes that you've made in the past.
Hundreds of designs.
Wow.
Yeah.
All kinds of different cakes.
Kinds of different cakes.
So that's was that Doraemon?
Oh yeah, Doraemon.
That's really good. I like that.
We also have tiger ones.
Yeah, the tiger ones. Yeah.
Very cute.
Perfect. What's your favourite one? Like this. Frozen. Fantastic. You did the hair and the cream as well. That's brilliant. This is like a princess one.
Princess one.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's quite cute. Pig.
So pig.
And panda.
The panda. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, I think it's about time we let you get back on. It's been an absolute pleasure. So thank you very much for showing us the Hey Sugar, and we wish you all the very best in the year of Tiger. And what was your name again, sorry?
My name is Yen.
Yen. Okay, thank you very much, Yen. And yeah, take care. Okay, guys.
Happy New Year.
黑糖完美饼家，祝大家新年快乐，身体健康，万事如意。
So that was great. I mean, can you spot any differences between the Western and the Eastern types of bakery?
Yeah, because you see is that some days they do take certain Western influences to marry the two together. The Chinese always says, well, I say, have you tried sponge cake? The Chinese sponge cake is amazing. If you have a cake made in a Chinese bakery, I don't know why, maybe it's just a Chinese meat, I just always find that a lot more softer, a lot more airier and tastier than other type of cake. It's just probably the way they make it and things like that, you know. The egg custard tart, the flake tarts. I suppose it's very similar to a Bakewell tart. Instead of the filling on the outside, the pastry, there's egg custard inside. Yeah. Love it. Well, actually, there's a Portuguese tart as well, which is very, very similar to the egg tart.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you would like to know more about the Hey Sugar or the Waki Bakery, just simply go down to, we'll put the link in the comments below and you can check it out yourself.
Yeah, it's actually based inside the Arcadian Centre, so you just walk in, and just have a look. You can see it, all these things, all these different pastries and buns and things like that. Make a perfect lunch.
Yeah, absolutely. I had loads when I probably put on about a stone. It's a bit like Mid-Autumn Festival, really, isn't it? Gosh, but no, I enjoyed it. So.
Well, eating food and Chinese food, why not? You get some perks going to all these different restaurants and cafes, don't you?
Definitely. I wish I could take the audience with us.
Yes,
it's just such an experience.
It is. So be sure to check them out. Competition time! Woo! Yes, we have got an amazing prize for you. This time, you lucky viewers, yes, I'm talking about you guys, got a chance to win 4 tickets to
West Midlands Safaris, that's right. So 4 VIP Tiger Feed tickets. So one whole family can enjoy and actually go and feed the tigers, you know, on a day.
Sorry, you're talking about you. Are we getting fed to the tigers? Is that the VIP thing? Is the tigers going to eat us?
No, I think they're going to be giving them some special treats.
Okay, what's it? Is that like steak or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
fantastic,
right.
fantastic.
Exactly.
Maybe I should win it and take the steak and cook it.
Yeah.
No, I won't able to do that. I've got gout, so I can't eat it anymore. But it's an amazing prize, you know, as I said, you know. So I wish they got 2 sets of tickets, then we could try it and experience this VIP.
I know. But if you missed it earlier, you can always go back and watch the special video we made with the West Midlands Safari. You can actually see the different tigers they've got. So they've got Bengal tigers and they've got Sumatran tigers as well. So you can actually see the ones that they have. And yeah, it's just incredible. I highly recommend it.
I think I've been down to the Western Safari Park maybe about 4 times during the lockdown, because back then you buy once and you come back for free, and that's what we did. So and my children absolutely love seeing the tigers and the elephants and the giraffes and all the rhinos, and it's fantastic for a fantastic day out.
So this is your last chance, guys. So all you have to do is you just have to answer the next question. Put your answers in the comments, or send us a message, and we will choose a lucky winner at the end of the show. Live this year at the end of the show.
Fantastic. Anyway, good luck.
Good luck.
So, Jonathan, have you ever wondered how to say Happy New Year in Chinese?
Yeah, absolutely. How do we do it?
Well, I think we should look at this video that's coming out from our friends
from Off the Great Wall.
Off the Great Wall.
Let's check it out.
Hope you enjoy.
新年快乐，新年快乐 Happy Chinese New Year. I've always thought it was weird when people think that 恭喜发财 or 恭喜发财 means Chinese New Year. No, it doesn't. Its literal translation is congratulations, make lots of money, which is not a bad thing, but considering what we're facing this year, we probably need some other things that money cannot buy. So today I'm going to show you some other Chinese New Year greetings that you can use for your 拜年 or 拜年 purposes. Oh, what's 拜年? That's basically visiting all your elders and family, including your ancestors, and sending them good wishes for the new year. Filial piety, i.e. respecting your elders, is one of the most important Chinese values. There is a saying, 家有一老，如有一宝, which literally translates to, an elder in your family is a treasure you have. And another Chinese folk saying is, 不听老人言，吃亏在眼前. The literal translation is, if you don't listen to old people, you'll suffer right in front of your eyes. That's because an elder is considered the backbone of your family, who has rich life experiences and thorough considerations that are intangible treasures. Their words of wisdom could be helpful in guiding your life choices. Something I came to regret is that I never really had a chance to talk to my grandparents. My mom's side passed away when I was young, and my dad's side, because they were in China, I didn't call them often, and my grandpa passed away a couple of years ago, and it was one of my regrets that I wasn't able to go back to see him. And my grandma is deaf, so I didn't really get to know them well. I actually spent a lot of time with Kevin, my husband's grandpa, before he passed. He lived to 98, and we talked quite a bit. He had such fascinating life stories, traveling by boat from country to country, being on it months at a time. So I wish I knew more about my grandparents. So I encourage you to give them a call. This is why when you do 拜年 during Chinese New Year, you should always start with showing respect to the elders in your family first. The following few are gracious expressions to wish your elders health and longevity, and they can be used alone, together, or in any combinations with the standard 新年快乐, 新年快乐, Happy Chinese New Year. First off, 健康长寿, 健康长寿, health and longevity, 幸福安康, 幸福安康, happiness, safety, and health, 吉祥如意, 吉祥如意, good life, luck, and all your wishes come true. 福乐绵绵, 福樂綿綿, everlasting good fortune and happiness. Next are a few great ones for other family or friends, again to be used in any combinations. 阖家安康, 合家安康, safety and health for the whole family. 萬事如意, 萬事如意, all your wishes come true. 笑口常开，笑口常開, happiness and laughter always. 福星高照，福星高照, may the star of good fortunes look after you. And here are a few great ones to say to you youngsters. You guys. 學業有成，前程似錦，學業有成，前程似錦. High academic achievements and beautiful future. 工作順利，事業成功，工作順利，事業成功, great success at work and career. 健康平安，夢想成真，健康平安，夢想成真, health and safety, and may your dreams come true. But do you know that Chinese people's New Year's greetings are not just expressed in words, kowtows, or red pockets? We also express in food. One of the most famous food that you guys all know is 饺子 or dumplings for celebrating the New Year. But what you might not know is why we eat it. Traditionally, 饺子 are made on New Year's Eve together with the whole family and are eaten at the crossing hour of the New Year, and that's midnight. And this is why it's called 饺子. The name of the first hour of the day is called 子时 in ancient Chinese. And jiao sounds almost the same as jiao, which means cross. The first hour of the New Year is the hour that 庚戌交子, which is crossing into the New Year. So we have dumplings to 辞旧迎新, saying goodbye to the old and welcoming in a newer, better year. Originally, the cross year 饺子 are made with vegetarian fillings and offered to the divine and ancestors as the first ritual of the year. Later, it was made with all kinds of fillings, and because its shape is somewhat similar to the ancient silver ingot used in China as money, dumplings symbolize a wish for fortunes and treasures in the new year. So for welcoming a new year with spiritual growth and good fortune, or simply for its deliciousness, eat lots of 饺子 in the New Year holidays. Now I'm going to show you some other foods that are associated with New Year's wishes. 蘿蔔糕 or 年糕 or whatever other 糕 you can find for 步步高升, radish cake or year cake for continuous progress and success in life. 糕 sounds the same as go, which is up or rise. So make sure you eat tons of cake during the New Year's to wish for 步步高升, 步步高升. Lots of gut or mandarins for 大吉大利, 大吉大利, which is lots of prosperity and luck. In Mandarin, Mandarin is 橘子, so it's a little different, but it's still used as decoration during this time of the year. 汤圓 for 團團圓圓, 團團圓圓. That's glutinous rice balls for family reunion and togetherness. Family is a big deal for Chinese people, so having your entire family together is a very auspicious thing. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a while till I get to meet my family in person, so this year I'm gonna have a few extra 汤圓 to help that wish come true. 魚 for 年年有餘, 年年有餘, fish for abundance and surplus every year. 魚 surplus sounds like you fish. You probably heard of this one before. That's why Chinese people always have a whole fish for special occasions. 春卷 for 黃金萬兩, 黃金萬兩. Spring rolls symbolize gold bars, and that's why it's related to 黃金萬兩, wishing you having bars of gold. 糖冬瓜 for 好頭好尾, 好頭好尾. Now this one is even more abstract. 好頭好尾 means a good beginning and good end. So what does that have anything to do with candied watermelon? Well, if you've seen one before, it's pretty even from the beginning to the end, so that symbolizes smooth sailing ahead. 笑口棗 for 笑口常開, 笑口常開, which means happiness all the time. For that, you have sesame balls. These are not the regular sesame balls you see in dim sum. We'll get to those later. These are solid ones that split open so it looks like a laughing Pac-Man. Eating 笑口棗 symbolizes laughter all the time. 煎堆 for 金銀滿屋, 金銀滿屋. There's a saying in Cantonese called 煎堆碌碌, 金銀滿屋. We really do like round foods. So you've probably seen 煎堆 before at dim sum. These are the hollow sesame balls. Sometimes they're stuffed too. So the round shape of 煎堆 symbolizes fortune, and having them will bring you gold and silver in your house. By the end of Chinese New Year, I'm gonna become a ball. I wish you all 新年快乐，阖家安康，新年快樂， of Gang On Han, which is Happy New Year and safety and health for the whole family. I think this is more important than ever right now, and it's something that no amount of money can buy. If you like this video, smash that like button so it can help us build up this channel again. I'm planning a surprise for you, so stay tuned.
恭喜發財，祝大家身體健康。From everyone at Investgrow Financial Services, we would like to wish you all a Happy New Year, the Year of the Tiger. In light of the new year of wealth and prosperity, we are giving you all a £250 voucher to be used against all your property financing needs, be that commercial mortgages, buy-to-let, development finance, bridging, and residential mortgages. Please get in touch for your voucher now.
So Jonathan, you went down to the Blue Orange Theatre to watch a play. So did you enjoy it, and what's it about?
Yeah, it was fantastic. It's called the Chinese Labour Corps, and it's about a group of Chinese people who came to support the British during the conflicts in World War I. They were non-combatants and they haven't been talked about very much in history. So we went down to the Blue Orange Theatre. They have plays from the 1st of February to the 5th, so today is obviously the last day. They have their last showing at 7:45, so if you want to go and watch it, you know, get your tickets. You can get it at the door, and you can be a part of that today if you get down there quick. But we have done a special interview with the team just to talk a lot more about, you know, what's the history, what's the background, and to find out more information. Let's check it out.
The Chinese Labour Corps is about the Chinese involvement in the First World War, which isn't really very well known. When the British were losing so many men on the front, and they had to bring up more and more, so they called for volunteers out in China for labourers, and this was the important thing, they were going to be labourers, not combat troops. So a lot of people volunteered, particularly peasants in China volunteered, and they were shipped across to Canada, where they were trained, had their basic training there, and then across to the Western Front, where they were in Flanders, they were around in Passchendaele. Now, technically, they weren't supposed to be fighting, but tell the Germans that. When people are firing shells around, they don't always stop to ask your nationality. So they did find themselves in very dangerous situations. They were killed by shell fire. They also suffered all of the problems of being under shell fire, shell shock, and so consequently there were some discipline problems. And also they felt they weren't being treated as they were told they were going to be treated. They were told they were going to be non-combat troops, and certainly they weren't armed and put on the front line. But they were left to work in very dangerous conditions and found themselves under fire sometimes. Many were killed and many more died just after the war with the Spanish flu. This production has really come about through Blue Orange Theatre. Now, Blue Orange has been here for just over 10 years now in the Jewellery Quarter. Now, this production was written by a local man, Ian Henry, and he presented it to Blue Orange, who managed to get some arts funding to do some research and development, as it's called, with the Arts Council. That was a good starting point, and this was about 2 years ago. From that, we're now on our second run of this to produce a full-blown performance of it. So this time it's changed a great deal. The script has been changed. We've had some new writing put in by Emma Cooper, and also, of course, using Ian Henry's original script. So we've got a sort of hybrid script come from that, which enables us to work with a smaller acting team. So we've got 4 wonderful actors here who are based all over the country, London, Bristol, places like that. Not so much local, because it's a very specialised acting niche we were looking for here. And so we had to put the call out across the country. We had to audition by Zoom because of the pandemic, which was interesting itself. We found ourselves at one point auditioning somebody who was in a gym, somebody else was in a car, they weren't driving at the time, and somebody, believe it or not, was auditioning in a toilet at his place of work. So we've had some very strange experiences. However, from that we were able to cast this group of 4 actors who are taking on not just their core roles, they each play an individual character within the Chinese Labour Corps, but they also play all the other characters in the play. So they'll play the British officers, the sergeant major, the locals, even a German in one case. So they get to have lots of different characters to play. I mean, this has been a very challenging project, not least trying to find the right people to be in it, because although the play is in English, we needed people who could speak Mandarin Chinese. And that's not something that everyone can do, so therefore finding the actors was quite a challenge. We've been very lucky to find the 4 we've got here. They've been working very well together, to the extent that sometimes when I've finished rehearsals at 6 o'clock in the evening, and I'll go off home, and then I'll find out that they've actually gone off, had a bite to eat, and then come back to the theatre to rehearse by themselves. So it's dedication to duty. The public can get tickets for this anytime they want, really. They're on sale at Blue Orange. If you Google in Blue Orange, I think it's blueorangetheatre.co.uk, something like that. Don't ask me that one, I can never remember. But yes, it's on the website. Tickets are available in advance, or they are available on the door. The play opens on the 1st of February and runs to the 5th, which coincides with Chinese New Year.
Here are we, the Chinese Labour Corps!
So our next performance is the Ling Long Dance Group, which is from the Birmingham Chinese Society. The Ling Long Dance Group has always been one of our mainstay performers for Chinese New Year, and for a number of years they have participated throughout, all these different festivals, including all our online shows as well. So I hope you guys enjoy.
So we've got a very special video coming up now, and I am going to yet another brilliant business in the centre of Birmingham Chinatown. And this specific business is called Happy Lamb Hot Pot. And what we're going to do is they've kindly agreed to teach us how to make dumplings for the Chinese New Year.
Well, making dumplings is one of the traditions for Chinese New Year, where the family would get together, make the dumplings, which looks like gold. It's little gold pieces, and obviously it's a good family tradition to join in together, everyone mocking together, and it's good for the, I suppose, just.
Good for family.
Good for family.
It's a good time to develop with the family, isn't it? I think the whole reason for hot pot is that everybody gets a job, don't they? It's a bit like the British Christmas, where when you get the family over, someone sets the table, someone is cooking dinner, other person's making drinks. It's like this one is exactly the same. So someone's making the dough, someone's flattening it, someone's putting. And it's just a whole family event for Chinese New Year.
Yeah, actually, so my wife and her family they made this dumpling on Boxing Day because it's the only time we're actually able to get together. And Chinese New Year sometimes, because where it falls, and usually I'm pretty busy, we do a lot of these community things, bringing in Chinese New Year towards for Birmingham. Well, unfortunately, I don't get to spend that much time with my family. It's a sacrifice I have to do a little bit, but it's okay, it's no problem. Very understanding wife. Hello, my wife, and my kids. You should be in bed. Why are you still up? But anyway, it's just one of the traditions that I think everyone should try and do themselves. And of course, it's very tasty as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And as well as the dumplings, we actually show you and teach you a little bit more about what is hot pot, because again, hot pot is another family and communal event, and it's become very popular in China during the Chinese New Year because you end up having a lot of family with you, and rather than of creating many different dishes, it's easier just to put a pot in the middle and to do your own hot pot, and everybody cooks what they like, and it's a much simpler and more engaging process with family. So yeah, let's learn more about it.
Yeah, let's learn. Yes.
Hello everyone, Happy Chinese New Year! 祝大家新年快乐，恭喜发财，恭喜发财。So for Chinese New Year celebration, you have to have dumplings as the lucky food to have wealth in the new year. So today we are at Happy Lamb Hot Pot in Birmingham Chinatown to have some really good lamb dumplings and hot pot. Let's go! So we have this lovely tray of dumplings in front of us. So look at the shape of the dumplings. Can you guess why it is so popular during Chinese New Year festival? That is because it looks like the Chinese ancient gold ingot. So having dumplings during Chinese New Year means you will be wealthy in the new year, right? Is that true, Ming? So Ming, today everything is handmade, right? From the fillings to the wrapper.
It is.
Yeah, I'm very interested in how to make a dumpling wrapper. 所以我们是怎么敢做饺子皮的呀？
首先把面用温开水给那个调和好，揉成团儿，然后搁那地方醒着，完然后再开始揉擀皮儿。
Yeah, so firstly we need to make some big balls of dough. Mixing the flour with warm water and knead it until it is a really big ball of dough. And then from that big ball of dough, we want to make it into a long stick. And from there, we can cut it, right? 然后我们就yeah, actually you can use your hand to do it, right? Yeah. So next we just make it into small balls of dough and then just push it as like a disc. Yeah. And from that it will be ready to roll into a wrapper. Yeah. And you can see this is the rolling pin. Yeah. Okay. 所以能给我们演示一下擀个饺子皮吗？ So now we are going to see how to make a dumpling wrapper.
Yeah.
So professional.
Yeah, it's so.
Gosh.
It may look easy, but I promise you, it's so difficult to do it.
Oh, we're going to do this next, all right? Min's going to do this next, not you. I will let you. It's all the flour.
Yeah. So once we have the wrapper, yeah.
So we can extend the wrapper in our hands to make it, to extend a little bit. And then grab a spoon.
在中国，新年吃饺子就叫吃元宝，因为这个饺子形就是元宝的形状。
对。So in Chinese culture, we eat dumplings during Chinese New Year because the shape of the dumpling looks like a Chinese Asian gold ingot. So that's why. So to make it, you just grab a spoon and put a spoon of filling on the wrapper, and then pinch from pinch it to seal it securely. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you want to make sure you really seal it. Otherwise, later when we boil the dumplings, yeah, it may be broken. Yeah, that's it. 我这做得对吗? Am I doing right? So you can choose different fillings in your dumplings. So here we have lamb meat with some spring onion, 是羊肉和那个葱，对吗?
Lamb and spring onion.
Lamb and spring
and
onion.
Ginger.
And ginger.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, lamb filling is it's thought to be the most traditional filling from dumplings because there is a legend behind dumplings that is over 1,800 years ago. There was a really great Chinese doctor. So one time he went back to his hometown and found that many poor people, they have a frostbite. So the cold weather damaged their ear. Yeah, so the Chinese doctor, they make some lamb and some warm spice and wrap it up and make it into the shape, like ear. So they give the dumplings to local people, so to warm them, so they can prevent their ear from being frozen.
The middle.
So yeah, that's just one of the legends behind the dumplings.
So Min, show us how you do that again. Let's have a close up on this, Min. So what do we do? So we get some.
Yeah, we get some meat.
Get some meat. Does it matter how much meat you put inside it?
Whatever you want.
You don't want it too much, Otherwise, when you are folding the dumplings, the filling will come out.
But you know me, I like a lot of filling. I do like, especially happy lambs.
Yeah, big filling dumpling.
Yeah, absolutely. So you get this.
You got middle.
Pinch the middle. Oh no, I think I've overdone it.
Yes. It is. It's fine.
Pinch the middle.
Yeah, and pinch both sides.
And pinch both sides.
One side first.
One side first. Get some of this. Give this some of this filling. Put it on the other side. Put it on the other side.
Yep. And then just make a piece open like this.
This one.
Yes.
This side. Yeah.
Yep. And then make a heart.
And make a heart. And make a heart. And then how do you do the next part?
The same.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep squashing
the
it.
Same.
Keep doing this side. All this. Crimp this bit and make a heart.
Yeah. And then this side the same.
The same. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Well, I'm doing better than people.
You've done really well. You've done fantastic. Not as good as these ones. I mean, show. Oh, you want to see? You want to show?
Well done.
Mine looks more like a gyoza.
Well done.
Probably like a Japanese gyoza, right? I mean, let's have a look at some of the professional ones. Look at this. Check out this one.
Yeah. So how do you tell it's a good dumpling? So first, the wrapper should be thin. And secondly, there should be lots of fillings inside, full of fillings.
Absolutely. And in the English culture, I think that we put do we put a penny in one of the meals, something like a pudding?
Yeah.
We put a pudding in a pudding. Do you guys put and then because you got so many?
Yeah.
Do you do anything like that?
Some families really do that. People put a coin into the dumplings, but I personally don't like it because if I bite a coin, it's really hard. But in my family, we put some hard candies instead. So although the candy melt, but you can taste the sweetness. So you will know you are the lucky one. Yeah, so from my family, what we do is put some hard candies, just a few, maybe 2 or 3, among all the dumplings, and whoever gets it will be more luckier in the new year.
That's fantastic. And what about this one, Angela? What's this filling here?
As I told you, you can have different fillings in your dumplings. Here we have the traditional lamb dumpling, and here is for the vegetarian. Yeah, so we have eggs and some, is it chive? Yeah, 韭菜是吗? Yeah.
And how do they cook it? How do they cook this?
First, you need to boil water. Yeah. Boil water and then put the dumplings in. And one important thing is you don't want to keep the water boiling all the time. That will damage the wrapper. So from now and then, you need to add in some cool water into that boiling water to keep it cool, not boiling all the time. Yeah, and once the water become boil again, you keep it for a while and then add in some cold water. And you add in cold water for like 3 or 4 times. Once the dumplings are floating on the surface, and then you know the dumplings are good. And normally, yeah, we will assign one person to test one of the dumplings. Yeah, just
really?
to see if it is good to eat.
And what would you usually eat with your dumplings?
It depends. Somebody would like to eat it with some vinegar dipping. Somebody would like to add some chili oil in the vinegar as well. And somebody may like to eat dumplings with raw garlic.
Wow. Raw garlic.
Yeah, a very northern Chinese way. Yeah.
So is that like it differs depending on where you live in China?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a personal.
So this is how you serve it, is it, Angela?
Yeah.
Don't need to put it in water, just straight into a bowl.
Straight into the bowl.
And what about this sauce? What's this sauce here?
It's the dipping sauce.
That's
vinegar and some garlic, fresh garlic and coriander.
Oh, fantastic. Is that Chinese vinegar, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, again, we'll have to go to the day in to go and get our Chinese vinegar. Oh, fantastic. And so you said chai, what do you say? Or
coriander.
Coriander.
And fresh garlic.
Coriander and fresh garlic. Ah, okay, fantastic. And you just crush those together and then just mix it together.
Thank you. 我可以先尝一下，下一点素馅的吧。
我爆一点，你先给那个灌了。等一会儿我爆几个够虾的噻。
Shall we try it, Jonathan?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go, Min.
Sissy, 你要吃一下，尝一下。Do you wanna try?
Yes, please.
怎么样？
我没吃到那个馅。
你们爆的馅太少了，全是边儿。
I'm sorry, I've been eating far too much over this week. But this is a quality dumpling. We definitely need the recipe, Min. And it's great to eat it on its own without even any sauce.
It's good already without any sauce.
So with this sauce, you just put it on top of the...
Yep.
You just put a bit on there, so
Yeah.
if I take this, just put it on top, oh look at that. See the colours and everything. Yeah.
Wow, she's getting a shot in the same area.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ready, shake it?
Wow. Okay guys, if you're at home with family and friends and you can make dumplings together, that would be fantastic. But what happens that you need to go out to eat? What do you eat for Chinese New Year? I think hot pot is absolutely a perfect choice to celebrate Chinese New Year together with our friends, because we have so many different choices of food ingredients and people can just having hot pot and eat and laugh at the same time. Yeah, while we're saying, we just got one more meat to come on our table. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think there are also many good symbolic meanings from a hot pot, because you can see from the steam. So in Chinese we say 蒸蒸日上, which means steams up. That means in the new year your life will like go up just like the steam, which is really good. And you can see the broth of the hot pot, they are golden, they are red, so which also means a really good start in the Chinese New Year. Okay, so we have a variety of food on our table. Here is our lamb fillet, and over here we've got some freshly cut lamb loin. Here we've got all kinds of mushrooms here, and over there is another plate of vegetables. And don't forget our seafood platter, which looks just fantastic, and the prawn paste.
And what type of these soup bases? What are these?
Today we have 3 different kind of soup bases. So here is the original chicken broth, which is just so nourishing. And this is the tomato broth, which is vegan, by the way. And here is our pickled cabbage, spicy pickled cabbage. I forgot it already. And here is the spicy pickled cabbage broth.
Fantastic, fantastic. So you're going to show us how to do this then, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
so
do it. Yeah. So now we have the manager from Happy Lamb with us. Hi, Mim. Thank you so much for having us
Hello,
today.
guys.
It's such a great treat.
Is there anything okay for you guys?
Absolutely delicious.
Great. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Which
absolutely.
flavor you like?
Well, I prefer. I like this one. I think this is the not the main
original.
one, isn't it?
Yeah, chicken
This
broth.
is like a house special, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So, this is fantastic, and it's usually you would have sauces like in other hot pots that I've been there. Some people have
Some
the
dipping
sauce
sauce,
in
to
there.
enhance the flavor.
That's right, but this one I think you could just drink the soup.
Yeah, because
It's
our
like
broth don't need any dipping sauce.
No,
Exactly,
no, yeah.
exactly.
Because all the soup broth here is rich enough, so add a good flavor to all the ingredients. So
Yes,
no
because we
dipping
got
sauce.
because we got like 36 spice in Chinese spice in the broth.
Can you name all the spices?
I can remember some.
Yeah.
Secret recipe, right?
Secret recipe.
That's it. So tell us a bit about Happy Lamb Hot Pot. How long have you been here in Birmingham? Tell us a bit about the brand.
Such as after COVID, like in May, I think. Yeah, we start on 17th of May. Yeah, in the Birmingham branch. And
in 2020?
Yeah,
In
2020.
2020, yeah. Yeah, it's a big delay because of COVID, right?
Is it 2020? Oh no, 2021.
2021?
Yeah, 20,
yeah, in
2021.
2020 we're still in lockdown.
Wow, yeah. And why is it called Happy Lamb? Why specifically Happy Lamb? Is there a Happy Lamb somewhere?
Because Happy Lamb is like a family. We won't be everyone working in Happy Lamb. It's like a family. It's like it's not like just working in this restaurant for maybe for
just for money.
Yeah, just for money.
Yeah.
We want be everyone in here when you come to a Happy Lamb. Be feeling happy.
Yeah, yeah. Both the staff and the customers, everyone
Yes.
here feel welcomed and
Yeah, for
happy.
a smile to
Yeah.
all the customers.
Yeah.
And we're very happy, so we're really happy.
Yeah, I think it's one of Happy Lamb's slogan, right? Are you happy? I'm happy. Okay, so apart from all the delicious food, the most important thing is to have fun with family and friends during Chinese New Year. That's the most important thing, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so we are going to continue our hot pot. If you are interested to know how to eat hot pot and learn more, you can check out on Happy Lamb's website. They have a new video about it. So guys, let's carry on.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yay!
Happy Chinese New Year! 新春快乐！
在这新春佳节，仅代表锦里东山分店祝大家新春快乐，身体健康，万事如意。
2022 is the year of the tiger, and tigers are a symbol of strength, courage, and ambition. However your 2021 went, I think we should look forward. I think we should look forward with strength, courage, and ambition, just like what tigers symbolize. So on behalf of Plan Big Education, I would like to wish you all a very happy, healthy, and fortunate 2022. Happy Chinese New Year! 在虎年新春的到来之际，我想代表红略的全体教职工，祝大家新春快乐，身体健康，万事如意。祝大家新春快乐，身体健康，万事顺意。
So, I hope you guys have enjoyed our live Chinese New Year celebrations and hopefully enjoy all the festivities all around Chinese New Year. Again, I would like to thank Jonathan and the team for working so hard to produce Chinese New Year once again with this amazing background as well, which also keep running around. I hope you guys enjoy, and obviously thanking every one of you guys for watching us, and some of you guys have stayed there right from the beginning all the way to the end. Thank you for you guys, and wishing you happy New Year and wishing you a lot of prosperity. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit tired and emotional because this has been quite an eventful few days, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been very, very busy with seeing lots of different businesses across Birmingham as well as Southside and Chinatown. And we hope that you've enjoyed all of the content that we brought to you today. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to finish off with a lion dance again, just for those who might have missed it. And while we're doing that, we'll head off down. But stay with us because we will be revealing live the person who has won the 4 VIP tickets to the West Midlands Safari for the Tiger Feed. And we will also be seeing a very special ending ceremony, which will hopefully be yet another lion dance in the Arcadian and fireworks to finish us off.
And be sure to share and tell your friends about us, because all the pictures that you've been taking of the Chinese New Year celebrations, whether it was at the ballroom earlier, we would love to see them. Obviously put them into our Facebook page, so be sure to like our Facebook and also share it amongst your friends as well, because the whole idea of the Chinese New Year Festival is that to spread a bit of love and luck and prosperity to everyone who's celebrating the Year of the Tiger, my year.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So as I said, thank you for sticking with us for all the way through. I know, staring at me for 2 hours is probably not the best thing to do on a Saturday night, but yeah, we've been good companies, a little bit of banter and everything else, So it's been a long couple of weeks of more than a couple of weeks of preparation, hasn't it? I mean, as I said, you've been down to literally, I don't know how many miles you must have covered, going down to West Midlands Safari Park, then you're going down to all the Chinese businesses, then following me around, going all the way across Birmingham with all the lion dances. I could tell you that day on Tuesday, it was a lot of planning, starting from the Centurion Square all the way down to. Oh my goodness, I can't even remember where it was, and then ended up to, so many different places. So hopefully you can see, in the videos as well. Is that what we're playing later? Of the
yeah, absolutely. That's where we're going to play the full version.
Oh, fantastic! But as I said, if we don't see you, wish you Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choy.
Gong Xi Fa Cai.
And wishing prosperity to you and your family, and hopefully the Year of the Tiger will bring you luck and prosperity and good health and good wealth.
It's not over formal, but James has very kindly asked me to come along and start off the proceedings for the Chinese New Year. And I have to say, James, we're usually down in Chinatown and we're doing a big festival, and the festival committee this year has decided that as you can't get down to Chinatown, you are bringing your celebrations to everybody across the everyone knows, James has got a brilliant programme today through Victoria Square, down Colmore Road, and going out to hospitals across the region, football clubs. So everyone's going to know it's Chinese New Year. And of course, is that right? No, they're just filming it. And of course, we know that this is a very special New Year because it's the Year of the Tiger. And the Year of the Tiger signifies strength, fearlessness, bravery. And if you think of what we've had to go through for the last 2 years, it couldn't be more timely. Because that sort of inner strength, inner bravery is what the region has shown. So James, thank you for going to celebrate. And I think I should leave the real festivities to the lion to show the traditional welcome of the New Year. James, thank you for making it all happen.
And we're back. Thank you very much for joining us for the 2022 Chinese New Year event. And we're here in the Arcadian, right in the centre, the beating heart of Southside. And we're just about to see our ending event here. James, tell us what we've got coming up.
Yeah, so the line is going to be coming over from actually that direction, one of the entry from the Arcadian. It's going to come down into the middle of the piazza, just over there. If you know Arcadian well, this is where the beating heart of the nightlife is going to be. And then obviously they're going to be doing a finale dance just over there. And then after the dance, there's going to be some firecrackers just down there and ending up with some fireworks just shooting above on the terrace of the Arcadian. Just over. Enjoying your Chinese New Year celebrations?
Absolutely, I know I have.
Yes, I know. It's been a very hard time, as I said earlier. You know, we've been, so Grand Tour Media has been doing absolutely amazing work, following me around for God knows how many days, filming all that, and all the production crew actually, been working tirelessly round the clock to make sure the videos are all edited for you so that you guys can enjoy it. But what you don't understand, it did take hours and it's not even hours.
Oh, days weeks,
and
weeks,
nights
days.
and days. And this gentleman there, he's presenting and editing and doing absolutely everything. And one night he didn't even sleep.
I've got a fantastic team as well, and we've got Paul and we've got Shay, and we've even got some of the presenters here. They're just standing right next to us. You can't say, "Come here, Angela, come here for 5 seconds." No, she's saying no. But Angela was the person who kindly came with us to Happy Lamb when we did the dumpling making. So thank you very much. We really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. And James, I think what we should do is before all this kicks off, should we give some prizes away? What do you think?
Yes, I think so. Well, I heard a lot of people has entered. Is that right? Yes. We're just loads of people. I've been told, loads of people. So we've got to draw one of you lucky winners to win this grand prize, the Grand Lion Prize. Oh no, not lion. Tiger Prize. Sorry.
The lions are coming here.
Yeah, the lions are coming here, but tigers are coming wherever. Come on, cut me some slack. It's been a long day filming for you guys as well. So so we've got to try and find our lucky winner is.
Well, I've got it right here. Do you want me to open it? Should you open it?
Oh, I think you should open it.
Oh, thank you very much.
You have the great honour.
We've got the fantastic branding here. You can see it's our West Midlands Safari. Is it James Wong?
Is it James Wong? Is it Infinity Wong?
Oh, unfortunately, it's not James Wong. I'm so sorry.
Is it Theodore Wong? No.
No, it's not. It has got
Josephine Wong?
It's got an O in it. Definitely, it's got an O in the name. It begins with an S.
S.
It begins with an S.
Ooh. Is it Shay?
Although he's been working very hard behind the scenes, especially he was following lions, not tigers. He was following the lions with you for 2 days.
I think he's had enough of lions, not tigers.
But without further ado, guys, the grand prize for the 4 VIP tickets to the West Midlands Safari Tiger Feed goes to Salvo Trapani. So Salvo Trapani, well done, congratulations.
Well done. Well, hopefully you enjoyed that prize. It's one of these prizes that you don't actually even I couldn't get tickets to go and see. We arranged it. Well, actually, you went to see it.
I went to it. I didn't get to feed them though. That's the only problem. I didn't get to feed them.
Well, when Jonathan was filming that part of the show, me and Shay was going around Birmingham to about 50 locations to do a line. It was a very ambitious project. I think it was quite interesting. We met quite a lot of different people, and I think it's maybe a project that we can actually look into, maybe building on, maybe in forthcoming years, because being able to go to community, I mean, the best part of it is actually going to the schools. A couple of the schools we had extended time, being able to kind of give this type of experience to children that have never actually seen line dances before. And this is what we do, the Chinese Festival Committee. We want to spread culture amongst and actually maybe get them to get involved in time with Chinese culture and learning the language.
Absolutely. You're right. And I think, you know what, since we've given away one prize, do you think we should give away a few more? What do you think?
It's New Year. We want to be generous, don't we?
Yeah, we do want to be generous, we do.
Want to be generous, yes.
And luckily this year we've got some our sponsors from the previous year came back. So our friends from Zero to Hero Mandarin, who teach Chinese courses from right at the beginning all the way to the end, they've given us 3 prizes of all their courses. So what we'll do is, in order to win these 3 prizes, we want you to send us your photos from the Chinese New Year. And we will pick 3 of the best photos to win those prizes for us. So get in touch, put it in the comments, send us a message, whatever you want to do, get them to us, and we'll pick 3 lucky people.
I mean, today when I was down at Bullring, so I did a Facebook Live event with my kid on my shoulder. Yeah, health and safety, okay. And I know you're watching, Theodore, okay? Dad is talking about you, yeah? You're wiggling so much on my shoulder, and I was trying to catch a picture of the lion. But you know, it was fantastic, because there's the amount of people that was there celebrating the event, and it's, you know, Bullring, fantastic partner, and together with him, we were working very closely together so that we could bring Chinese New Year to different parts of the city. Although this time we can't have it over in Chinatown. Well, it's raining anyway. I don't know whether everyone knows about it. Yet it's raining, it's pretty damp, pretty cold. I'm not sure you want to be where we are now. We are shaking.
No, and the rain is coming this way, even though there's shelter, isn't it? It's quite funny.
Well, that's why this part is the biggest part of shelter. But if you know Arcadia, there's a lot of revelers around, so everyone's there queuing at the Glee Club just right behind me. Loads of people just down there by Elastic Runners. You know, it's you know, they're all looking at us. What is going on? But they don't know that in about 10 minutes time there'll be fireworks shooting off from the top of it. I don't know whether you're excited. I'm excited.
I'm really excited. I can't wait. I mean, it's been so long. I mean, last year it was purely online, wasn't it? And this year, at least things are slowly starting to open up. And then hopefully in 2023, what do you think? What do you say, James? Bigger and better. Bigger and better, right?
That's me. You know, go big or go home. You know, as I said this time round, because we can't do the physical events like in Chinatown. As I said, we're Bullring, fantastic, which we're able to bring something over. But you know, I thought about it long and hard. What can we do to make a positive impact in Birmingham? And that's why we toured the line across the different places. Another thing was a big shout out to Linda Johow as well at the Signature Award, very kindly to let us bring the lion down at the ICC yesterday, which is fantastic. You know, we saw lots of friends and lots of people from the business community able to share and actually celebrate some of the Chinese New Year cultures, which is, I think they weren't expecting it, honestly, because it was quite last minute thing, you know. Linda and everyone else, you know, has been very kind to us in the Chinese community. So, you know, we probably reciprocate that kind of thing. So, you know, I know you're probably watching as well. So, you know, best wishes to you. We'll catch up over a drink soon, and you know, hopefully we should work together in the future.
Yeah, and saying that as well, you know, going with the whole theme of trying to bring it bigger and better in 2023. Not only do we want, but we also need to thank some of our previous sponsors and sponsors of this year. So obviously a huge thank you to the West Midlands Safari for our very special grand prize. I had a great time there. I'm not gonna lie, I had a great time. I didn't take a selfie.
Okay.
I was working so hard, I forgot to take a selfie with the tigers. but you know, Salvo will enjoy that, and you can send us pictures when you go there. But we would also like to thank the Hippodrome as well, and the Hippodrome who have put on, as well as the Bullring and Grand Central, who put on some performances today. If you didn't see it, from 12 till 5, we'll hopefully be getting a video, and we'll post it back to the Chinese Festival Committee Facebook page, so you can actually see that. And as well as the fact that you went there as well, and you had Theo on your shoulders.
Yes, that's it. And also, obviously, I've got to thank Southside Bid, which is the whole area here, which encompasses the Chinatown. Again, you know, Southside has always been very supportive of our Chinese community, and you know, we work close together. I have been honoured to be the chair for a couple of years until last February, and which we did amazing things. Now the new chairs are moving into a new direction, and we've got lots of good things coming up towards Southside and beyond, because we've got the Commonwealth Games.
Hey, Commonwealth! With Perry, I can't wait. Yes.
So we're at the Chinese Festival Committee. We'll be working closely again with the Chinese community as the Commonwealth Games, especially because the Commonwealth also encompasses a lot of the Southeast Asia teams as well. You know, Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia. You know, if we got anybody from that part of the country, part of the world, watching.
Send us a message. Send us a message. Comments. Send us a picture. I think Malaysia's. I don't know what time.
I don't think we'll be watching that in Malaysia, Hong Kong.
Well, what about the other side? Maybe in America. Oh, our friends in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco friends. The ones that sent it earlier.
San Francisco.
But James, we also can't forget our football teams here who've given us great fun, and Birmingham Airport as well, the gateway to the world.
Gateway to the world, Birmingham Airport, fantastic sponsors, always helping us to do all the different things. And also, another thing, to make all that tour start happen and to make it work, Comorbid came in step and actually helped us to facilitate with sponsorship deals and everything else, which was fantastic. We love Comorbid as well, working everything there. And also Westside Bid, they help us to facilitate everything and all the PR. But I can hear the lion. Can you hear the lion? Should switch the camera? It's just over there.
still cold and raining a bit. But we're glad that we can bring it to you. That's the main thing. Incredible, James. James, do we usually do this in Southside?
Well, the things that we have done fireworks before in the past, and sometimes the logistics of it is not so easy. You know, sometimes it's down to also budgeting wise and whether we've got the extra. You know, it does cost a couple of £1,000 just to do a fireworks display like this, and sometimes it's purely down to logistics and whether we've got time as well, because setting up all these Chinese New Year has always taken a lot of effort. So the Hippodrome has always been very good looking after us, and also Arcadian letting us use the area and also sponsoring the fireworks as well. Thank you, Arcadian.
Thank you, Arcadian. We appreciate it. And if you missed out some of the show from earlier, don't worry. We'll be putting the entire show back up. And apologies to those at the start when we had some technical issues. We will be putting the whole show back up again in full HD quality for you to enjoy. So thank you for being with us.
That scared me.
Got me. Woo! So I think that's about it, isn't it? Oh gosh.
That's fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the fireworks show, and as I said, Happy New Year to wherever you are. Gong hei fa chai.
Gong hei fa chai.
And hopefully that tomorrow, if you're around Chinatown, please support us. There will be some flash shows and line dances all around. Can't tell you locations and things like that. There won't be a physical show as such, but then it should be every restaurant probably be packed, I guess.
Yeah,
which you hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment, Chinatown looks very, very festive. We've put over 300-400 lanterns all around the place, which is a great effort for Southside helping me to do this. And also, Chinese New Year, get some luck. Come to Chinatown and support your Chinese community wherever you are in the world. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.